Okay, so I finished filming my Fatal Frame 2 video, set it to upload. As if you watch the video, at the very end, I was like running out of battery space. I kind of was like, alright, I gotta finish this really quick. Plugged in my phone, hung out for a little bit, wrote some notes for some other stuff. I think specifically for my NFL Honors video, I started uploading Fatal Frame, had my phone charging. Jose comes home, we come over, he talks for a bit. He tells me about this book he's reading, and it's some really funny, goofy shit. And then he's like, oh yeah, there's going to be a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. I'm like, oh yeah, I completely forgot. I should like make a video talking about like what I think, some of the things I think might happen, some of the things I'm really hoping happen, etc., etc. As I'm doing so, it's like what I do is like I I write up my notes, and then I'm waiting for my phone to finish charging. So while I'm doing that, I think, you know what? Let me boot up Violet. Let me go around, see if I can, like for a raid, maybe I can get some shinies, maybe I could do, like an outbreak, hopefully get a good shiny. Let's see what happens. So I'm in Area 0 when I boot it up. I'm in the cave with the, like, Iron Valiant or Roaring Moon if you play Scarlet. And in, like, 2 minutes, I find a shiny Sneasel. Which I already have one. I have a Hisuian one as well. I'm like, I'll fucking take that. Let's go. So I get a shiny Sneasel. Go around the cave for a bit. Alright, I'm not finding anything. Alright, I'm not finding anything else. Hey, I mean, I'll take one, but, like, I'm still gonna keep playing and looking for stuff. So I go to leave the cave. There's a shiny Palmo. I'm like, okay, I've got a Palmy, but hey, I'll take another one in that line. Let's go, let's go. Like, man, like, my shiny luck had not been very good for, like, the past week or so. Like, I found a shiny Gibble last night. Sorry, I just had a call come in. I put it to... Sorry, I ignored it. I don't know if the recording was paused, but as I was saying, it's like, I have a shiny Palmy, I got a shiny Palmo. My shiny luck had not been as good. I got a Gibble last night, but it was the first kind of one in a while, and like, I keep doing outbreaks and not finding anything, but hey, being able to find two, that's good shit. Then I find a shiny Gibble, which is the third shiny Gibble I have, and the second in 2 days. I'm like, what the hell? This is 3 shinies in, I don't know, it can't be more than 15 minutes. This is kind of fucking insane. Oh, okay. But you know what? So, because the one I really want is, I want an Iron Bundle for myself, and I have a Valiant for myself already, so I'm trying to find one for Clay. So I'm looking around, I keep going through the caves, like, alright, I'm not finding any. You know what? Let's go above ground. Let's go to the, let's see, like, what raid is going on right now. Let's see what my 6-star is. As I'm going to my 6-star raid, I find a shiny Rookity. Like, let's go. So that's 4. And I find an outbreak of Tadbulb, which I really want a shiny of that. But I think its shiny is not that good. But I think Billy Bolt is a really good shiny. So I go to catch one. So I'm trying to go do that. And I find a shiny Skiddo. I do not get the Tadbulb. And I have a Go-Go already too. I'm like, that's... in like 45 minutes or so. I don't know how long it actually was. I was like, it did not feel like super long. I found 5 shiny Pokemon. Like, that's fucking insane. I will take that. Holy crap. But since I'm going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct here in a few minutes, not even a few minutes, I guess like 20 seconds, once I finish this thought, it's like, I need to talk about what I did in the interim, because holy crap, and it's Nintendo related. But here we go. Shit I'm expecting in the Direct. Let's start with Pokemon. I'm not expecting anything Pokemon. Mostly because Pokemon Day is at the end of the month. I believe that... excuse me. I believe that's the 27th. And so, they're not gonna... I feel like any new games, any spin-offs, any... excuse me, any DLC, that is gonna be saved for Pokemon Day. Maybe if something more is coming to the NSO. Like, I know their Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2 are. I don't know if they've been added already. If not, maybe that's something that could come up, but aside from that, not really. As for the NSO itself... excuse me, I'm sorry. So we got SNES, or is it NES, SNES, 64. I don't think we're in GBA games yet. I could be wrong. I don't think I've seen GBA games, but I know it's something that's been talked about for a long time. Apparently it got leaked like last year, the year before. I would not be surprised if we saw GBA games. I'll throw it out there, because you gotta throw it out there every time. Mother 3. It's one of those things that I'm like, it's never gonna happen, but it's also gonna happen eventually, and the NSO is the perfect way to do it. So, hey, I'll throw it out there. GBA games, NSO, and the big showcase, like, crown jewel of it is Mother 3, because why not? Tears of the Kingdom, because of course, that is Nintendo's big thing coming up. Pikmin 4, also one of the big things coming up. Apparently it got leaked by a retailer that it might be coming out in May, which is around the same time of Tears in the Kingdom, or of the Kingdom, which is an interesting decision, having two pretty, I mean, I don't know how big Pikmin really is, but Zelda's like, this is probably going to be one of the best-selling games of the year. So, like, cool, let's put another one of our big titles right at the same time when no one's going to buy it because they're going to buy Zelda. If that's true, that's really fucking weird, unless Zelda's getting delayed to, like, holiday, which it could, but, oh, I know people aren't going to be happy about that. But it could happen. I'm not expecting a new Mario game. I'm expecting another Mario trailer. I feel like at this point we've kind of seen most of the main cast, so I don't think it'll show a whole lot, but I figure we'll get something. Probably Advance Wars 1+2, a reboot camp, I think is the subtitle. We'll probably get like an official, this is when it is now coming out, sorry for the delay. What else do I have here? Oh yeah, the Kirby remake for Return to Dreamland is coming out at the end of the month. We'll probably get a very short thing like, hey, remember this is coming out. It got a short little video not too long ago. They might just show that video again. They might show off like the new Magalore mode that's been leaked. Well, I would expect something Kirby related. I have DKC with a question mark because I would really like to see a new Donkey Kong Country. I don't know if we'll get it, but I'll throw it out there. This is my wishful thinking. This one's also kind of wishful thinking. Metroid Prime 4. Now, I'm not a Metroid guy, so it's not like, man, I hope to see it. It's more just like, both of my roommates love Metroid, and I know most people really do. This is kind of one of those, like, kind of like with Mother 3. I hope this comes, like, it's talked about for the people who really like the series. It's been how many years since they announced it, and then, I actually don't know, it's maybe like 4 or 5? No, maybe. I'm not sure. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the question? It's like, I don't know. But it feels like it's been a long time since it was announced, and also a pretty long time since they said, like, we're scrapping it, we're redoing it, Retro is handling it. I hope we see something soon, but I really don't know what to expect. I am expecting Fire Emblem Engage DLC, because there is a pass. Like, some of the shit has already been revealed. Apparently, some of the other lords have been leaked. I guess, like, data mined, I think. So they might reveal some of that. I don't think they finished the season pass for the Xenoblade DLC. I expect to see a little bit more of that. Probably something else for Sunbreak. What else do I have here? Pikmin, Engage, Xenoblade, Mother. So that's pretty much it. The only other major thing is we're probably going to see something about the new console. Because when did the Switch come out? 2017? Was that it? It was like 2016, 2017. So it's been about 6 to 7 years. And from what I understand, Nintendo was not showing up at E3 for 2 reasons. I guess 3, with the third reason being they kind of don't need to, they can just do their own shit. But their 2, like, official reasons are they have a pretty light schedule the second half of the year, so they don't have a lot to show off. And 2, apparently they're really trying to focus on the new console rather than, like, showing off a whole lot of other games. If that is the case, we really might see that new console, or, here, we might get a hint toward it, like, here's some of the ideas we're doing with it. If it is something new and crazy, it might just be guys, we are working on a Switch 2 or like a Switch Deluxe. It'll come out later this year in the holiday, or it'll come out next year around the same time the Switch 1 did, so around February, maybe March. This is what it's going to do. It's going to be a stronger Switch, or it's like, okay, we're going to have, like, we've released versions of the Switch that are just pure handheld versions. This is the one that's pure home console, which means it's a lot more powerful. You can still play these games on the handheld version, but please understand, they might not be as strong. Like, something like that, it wouldn't surprise me. As long as I can transfer, like, my save data, I'll be happy. But, I feel like those are the big things I'm expecting. Now, the thing I am most hoping to see, if I'm being honest, I'm pretty sure Trails in the Sky is already on the Switch eShop. Or like the Japanese eShop. I would love it if it was on the English eShop. If Falcom does like a special thing, because I know they've done it with Zero, and like they're doing it with Adria, because they're now being localized, here's the special editions, Reverie's getting this crazy special edition. If they're like, hey, Trails in the Sky is now going to be in the English eShop. We're also going to do a special thing, like a limited promotion, physical copies. Here's the special shit that comes with it. I want that. I know I already have physical copies, but they're Japanese, and if I could get English versions too, that'd be great. If they came in steelbooks, that would be great. If they came with like an Estelle Bright figure or like a poster, that would be great. That is not something I am expecting. That is my like bullshit wishful thinking, but I guess that's just some of the stuff I'm thinking we might see. Which, granted, I basically named a lot of major first-party games and, like, obvious shit like Zelda and Pikmin. But it is kind of what I'm expecting. It comes out, like, right after I finish my shift tomorrow, so I'm actually really looking forward to the timing of that. But, else really to say? I don't know. Baby Arms 2? I'm not super expecting it, but who knows?